Hi, my name is Ron May. I'm excited to tell you about my program on World War II stories. After retiring as a Navy Reserve chaplain in 2012, I began interviewing local World War II veterans and writing stories about their military service. I published my first book featuring 36 of those stories in 2015, and last summer I published the second volume of 26 stories. During my World War II Stories program, I share some of these wonderful and inspiring stories of their military service during the most significant war in the 20th century. There are stories of men like James Powers, a South Bend native who joined the Army Air Forces. Jim served as a radio operator on a B-24 Liberator with the 450th Bomb Group, 15th Air Force, stationed in Italy. He and his crew of 10 flew 45 bombing missions across Italy, Austria, Romania, and Germany. Ennis Gray, a native of Manhattan, New York, joined the United States Army. He served in the infantry with the 3rd Army Division as it battled its way through Italy and France. Eventually, the division worked its way to Germany, crossing the Siegfried Line and proceeding all the way to Munich. Kay Gray, the wife of Ennis, made her own contribution to the war effort. She joined the Women's Auxiliary of the United States Coast Guard. Kay served with the Intelligence Office in New Orleans, and later the Coast Guard headquarters in Washington, D.C. Carol Bottom, a native of Kentucky, was one of the brave sailors in the United States Navy. He served as a signalman on board 2 ships in the Pacific Theater. One of those ships was the aircraft carrier USS Franklin, which was badly damaged by Japanese aerial bombing. Kermit Davis from Ohio joined the United States Marine Corps. Kermit served with the 3rd Marine Division and participated in the Battle of Iwo Jima. He was injured by shrapnel, but he survived and went on to participate in the amphibious landing at Chichijima as well. Illinois native Betty Roebling was one of 2 million women who became laborers in factories. She was a Rosie the Riveter who helped build the P-47 Thunderbolt fighters at Republic Airlines in Evansville, Indiana. The P-47 was used throughout the Pacific Theater. It has been an honor for me to interview these and other local heroes from World War II and preserve their stories in writing. I've had the privilege of sharing their stories at patriotic ceremonies, as well as with local community groups. And I'd love to have the opportunity to share these stories with your group. Often, I'm able to bring along 1 or 2 of the World War II veterans to my programs. They enjoy meeting attendees, answering questions, and signing copies of the books that preserve their stories. At the end of my programs, I always recognize and honor the other veterans who are in attendance. Please contact me if you would like to schedule a World War II Stories program for your group. You can visit my website at ronaldpmay.com or find me on Facebook at Our Service, Our Stories. Thanks for viewing this video.